Hi guys, this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So we are here for another one of our countdown to Christmas advent calendar days, and today we are up to the 6th of December. So today's offering for the 6th of December in our advent calendar is my nursery rhyme folio. So you may have seen me working on this. I did a kind of mini series doing this, and basically this is the finished project. I absolutely love this. It's really compact and I just love it. It's turned out quite heavy and really like it. So I have bound it round more really for a gift like wrapping kind of idea. It doesn't particularly need something holding it together, if you see what I mean, because it's laying dead flat. You know, I mean, obviously it would flop open if you kind of, you know, moved it around, but it doesn't need a closure from the point of view. It's not gaping, it's not an alligator mouth or anything like that. So the ribbon really was for decorative purposes, just for the, you know, the purposes of something nice to receive. So going inside or going into it, the front cover, if you didn't see, I have just covered it with my collage page from the Glue Book Favourites set 4. I've then put some lace. If I recall, I think this is the only lace in the entire folio. Oh no, as I say that, I just spotted some over the page. But I seriously, it's not my usual type of thing. I haven't done lace and bling everywhere. It's very minimal on the lace. And then you've just got this love kind of word there that I've just done some glossy accents, and the shoe that again I just did the glossy accents. I just wanted to keep it super simple because of course the collage page is very busy and very bright. And then opening the book up, I made this ephemera envelope that we'll have a look at in a minute. Obviously that does not fit anywhere into here, but it does just fit perfectly to slot inside, if you see what I mean. So we'll look at that in a moment. But when you open the actual folio itself, you've got here this lovely page, which again we did do together. You've got this little bit of lace. Oops, and now I've seen some more on there. But honestly, there's hardly any. And then tucked into here, so in this little pocket, which I absolutely love, you've got all these bits layered up. It's super colourful, really interesting to look at. And then you've just got this tiny little journal, which I think we did make this together. And I just did those kind of book pages that we just gessoed over them. And then we just literally did just a little one hole binding method on there. So on here, you've just got a little pocket, which actually I haven't put anything in. Let me just see whether I've got anything that I can just put in there right now. If I don't do it now, I will just forget. So let me just see whether I've got anything handy. Oh, come on. I haven't got anything handy that's small enough, I think. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Right. So that can just go in that pocket. Even that's not really small enough. Oh, I wonder if it will go in that way. There we go. Right. So you've got this lovely pocket here. You've got some vintage postage stamp, some vintage piece there from some sheet music. Again, this was from a vintage book. And then you've got some of my glue book printables. Then you've got obviously pages for journaling. So nice and plain for journaling. This is just from more of that vintage sheet music, and another one of my printables from the Glue Book Favourites 4. This I've just done as a little kind of foldsy, flippy type piece. So more room for journaling there. That little strawberry. And then again, little tuck spot there with the pears. Super cute. And then we just tucked in a little journaling card into there. And then going over, more pages there for journaling. And then here I just did this soldier as a little belly band, so you've got the journaling card thing that tucks in behind there. This was from some vintage sheet music, and then you've got a strawberry and a number there. And then here I just did, again, kind of clustered up some little items and then just made a tuck spot with this rosebud and just tucked in a little journaling card there. And then going over the page, again, more room for journaling. And then here I just, with a paper clip, held on this little file folder which I made from the nursery rhyme book itself. So I love how this looks. It's, yeah, super fun. And then just a little postage stamp and a word there, and then just tucked into there just some of those glue book favourites, just some extra pieces for you to just be able to have some fun popping in. They can either stick in here, or you could use them on another project, or, you know, anywhere really, but I just thought they were really fun to include in there. And that's on the back of the inside cover of that kind of little mini journal, I guess. So that just tucks in here carefully, because it's obviously quite sort of chunky. And then here we've just got paperclip holding this little flap closed. I mean, it's not flapping around or anything, but I guess the paperclip, you know, just holds it nice and flat. More of that lovely nursery rhyme book there. And then you've got another kind of flap there. So you've got journaling space all in here, and then journaling space here. That just closes, again, holds closed with the paperclip. And then just tucked into there, I've just done a massive journaling card there with, again, one of the nursery rhyme images, and layered up some other bits. So some vintage book page, some glue book favourites, and then some other bits on the back. So, you know, there's quite a lot of journaling space in this little folio, to be honest, you know, with the journal and things. It's quite surprising how much journaling space that there actually ended up being. So that just goes in there. I'll show you quickly the envelope. So I love how this envelope turned out. So again, the actual base of the envelope has just been made with some vintage book page. Love, love, love how this looks. I just took, again, a vintage image there of this house, just stuck that on with the boot, the pears there as the kind of like a tab closure, and then a vintage postage stamp. And then on the other side I just, you know, collaged up a whole bunch of stuff, basically another one of the buildings, and yeah, some vintage postage stamps and all sorts of bits and pieces. I love how this looks. It just, oh, really, 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 really nice. And then tucked into there, again, just got one of those little kind of like foldy out pieces. This is on some of my food coloured paper. Again, just layered up some vintage pieces there with one of the Blue Book favourite butterflies as a closure. And then here you've just got, again, a little fold out piece. Again, this has been made from some vintage sheet music kind of cover. And then all I did was obviously folded it in half, layered up a couple of the gorgeous images from the kids nursery rhyme book. Some words there. I just popped one of the butterflies on there as a strengthener, I guess, really, and some decorative detail. And then inside just some of those little pears, but more journaling space in there. So they just tuck into that envelope. Oops, like that. Have they gone down far enough? No. Oh, this is just always the way on camera, isn't it? Because, you know, you do it off camera and it's fine, and then you do it on camera and it's always a squeeze. So on the back of the folio, again, I just layered up a whole bunch of things. So you've got this vintage book image, you've got another vintage book image there, more of that lovely collage sheet, and then this like sentiment there saying they lived happily ever after, little number tab and a rosebud. So really, really pretty. Again, laying completely flat. And then when you open this out, I love how this looks. Honestly, I had such a whale of a time making this folder because it was just so bright and colourful. I just loved it. So on here, you've got a whole bunch of different things going on. So you've got this gorgeous piece from the nursery rhyme book. Now, did I do this as a pocket or did I glue this down? No, I glued it down. So you've got this gorgeous image from the nursery rhyme book. This lovely postage stamp, you've got various different things up here. And then when you open that up, you've got obviously kind of the main part here of the folio. So if we start on this side, you've got here, again, this lovely image here with, oh, some more lace. I did say that there was no lace, didn't I? But actually I've now spotted there's quite a few bits, but you know, not too much. I knew there was another pocket and I'd forgotten. So there's a pocket in here. There's a lot going on in this folio. So this winds around here with this lovely bright twine, and then you can open this out. So it's a kind of three-way foldy thing. Love how it looks with these gorgeous images from the nursery rhyme book. Oh, just so pretty and colourful. And then on the back, again, it's just plain for journaling, and then just a couple of little images there. So it just folds neatly, and then you've got an eyelet with the baker's twine, and that just winds around like that, and then just tucks all in. Oops. Lovely and neatly like that. So again, quite a bit of journaling space in there. And this again, the base of this is from some vintage sheet music cover. So that just goes in like that. Then here, obviously, you've got this fold out, more journaling space, and then a whole bunch of things clustered up on here. And then you've got more journaling space just on here. And then tucked into this pocket, you've got here a couple of kind of journaling cards that I made. So this one, obviously, you've got some kind of layering going on and some kind of collaging going on, and one of those gorgeous vintage buildings. And then you've got plain on the back for journaling, other than these couple of bits down here. And then this one is again, oh, lovely image from the nursery rhyme book. Just popped on a couple of things on here. So the ladybird and Old King Cole was a merry old soul from the nursery rhyme book, and a little postage stamp up there, and left the back plain for journaling. So just backed those onto some plain cards. So then you've got some more bits here and some more of the vintage page there. So they just tuck in like that. Now on the front, the middle, you've got again quite a lot going on, so it's hard to remember kind of how it all operates, but you've got this fold down kind of piece, and on the fold down piece you've got a whole bunch of stuff going on there. Very busy, super fun bunch of things. So tucked in there, oh look, I didn't glue that in. I didn't glue that in, I was moving it out. So right, let me just glue this on. Honestly, things just get missed sometimes, don't they? So yeah, I would just glue this butterfly down, because we were having that butterfly poking out just here. Okay, right, so the butterfly now is in there. Right, and then here we've got a pocket. Now I don't think, now was that a flip up or was it a pocket? It was a pocket. So let me just see again whether I've got anything else that I can just pop in there. Again, quite hard to find something small enough. Sorry about this, guys. I'm just looking through to find something that's smallish. Can I find anything? No. I mean, that's not small enough. I wonder whether I could just fold it. Well, I guess we could have that folded like that. So again, let me just press that butterfly down, and then this could just tuck in. Oh look, it's still not, oh yeah. I thought, oh, I don't believe it. It's still not going to fit. So that can just tuck in like that. Okay, so you've got a pocket here, and now you have a journaling card that's just folded over. Lovely bits here, so lots and lots going on. And then you unfold this, so you've got journaling space obviously all on the back of here. Then here you've got that lovely image from the nursery rhyme book, and again that just flips up, and here you've got two pockets. So again, bits from the a vintage book, and then here you've just got literally a little kind of flippy pad just made with some of that food coloured paper, and then some of this sheet music, sheet music there. Some more butterfly, some more of that vintage book page, and then that tucks in there, and then tucked into the top pocket, again just using up every scrap of that cover of that sheet music. I just made this little flippy piece, so again you've got more journaling space on here, and it's so cute. Again, just layered up lots and lots of things, all these gorgeous images of these beautiful little girls, so from the nursery rhyme book and from the other vintage book that I used. And they just tuck in behind the pears there as a closure. Now, I personally quite liked this whole torn kind of edge where it's obviously come out of the book, but obviously if you didn't like that, you could, trim that off. But I thought that looked quite nice. Believe in your dreams, which I thought was nice too with those girls. And then here you've got, again, a pocket going in behind this pocket and tucked into there. So this says there was an old woman who lived in a shoe, and you've got obviously the shoe here. And then you've just got that foldy flip from the again, food coloured paper, some more of the sheet music here, and strawberry on there. So that just tucks in like that, and then this goes in here like that in the top, and then as I say, you've got journaling space then on here, so that closes there, and then that one onto there. There is also another piece in here, but we'll come to that in a moment. So there's really tons going on in this little folio, to be honest, and I hadn't realised quite how much until I've now looked through it, to be honest. So here you've got, again, a whole bunch of things clustered up and collaged up on this side. I love all those bright colours. And then some lace across the top. So tucked into that pocket, you've got a little tag there. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. That's all that says, and the back is just plain. Then you have a gorgeous journal card there. Again, it's just some of the collage paper, but it's so pretty. It didn't really need anything else kind of on there. Instead, the detail is more on the back, where I've just included a vintage postage stamp, stamped a postmark over it, and it just says, "It made the children laugh and play." And then here I've just done a massive journaling card here, again from one of the nursery rhyme images, and then another one from the vintage ads book that I was using, which I just literally covered that onto some coffee dyed paper and put that on there. And then just literally a fussy cut piece from the Glue Book Favourites 4, which I just thought colour wise just went really nicely. I love that gorgeous spotty brad, so that's just holding kind of all those pieces together like that. So all of those just all tuck into, again, this flap here. And then the final part is obviously your pocket up here, where you've just got this gorgeous little flippy pad. So I made this little closure, which actually doesn't need to slide off because you've got some Velcro there holding it. Again, this is a vintage image from the vintage kind of book. She just reminds me of, you know, the witch in The Wizard of Oz for some reason. Anyway, that's that. And then here I just did a flippy pad. Now I haven't put anything above these staples, you know, or covering up over those staples, but I mean, you could always put some lace or something covering those. But again, what I've done is I've just taken this gorgeous image from the nursery rhyme book. I mean, how cute is that little girl? And then just literally took some of my food coloured pages and then mixed it in with a couple more pages from the nursery rhyme book, like that. So it makes it a really nice little pad to look through, because obviously every so often you just get another little image from the book, which it's just so pretty. And of course, you know, the food colour pages are also super pretty in that lovely green. So that's that. And then obviously this just then clips around it to kind of hold it flat. I mean, it doesn't really need it, but I just thought it was another fun thing to you know, to incorporate, really. So that just then all slides completely in to that pocket up there. Oops, she says it does. It does, because it was in there in the first place. There we go. So yeah, lots and lots going on in there, and you know, as you can see, it just then folds completely flat, and yeah, it's just really, yeah, really quite nice. It's sort of tactile because it's quite heavy and nice. But yeah, so I hope that you like it, and I hope you enjoyed the series if you followed along. So as I say, this is going to be listed in my Etsy today, so today being the 6th of December. As I've said on all of these advent calendar episodes, is it will go up at 2 p.m. my time, which is 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Apparently that's when the majority of places are awake. And obviously it's always quite hard, you know, finding a global time frame. So as I say, this will be listed at 2 p.m. and yeah, I hope that you enjoyed the flip through and looking through it. And yeah, I hope you will join me tomorrow for a continuation of our countdown to Christmas with day 7 of our advent calendar. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. Thanks then. Bye.